we've recreated the Saja boys, we've built the Huntrix tower. And now, of course, we have to make the girls. So today we're going to be recreating the Huntrix from Kpop Demon Hunters in The Sims 4, obviously. Before we get into today's video, I would love to tell you about one of my favorite games and the sponsor of today's video, Disney Dreamlight Valley by Gameloft. By the way, if you play Disney Dreamlight Valley, stick around to the end of this segment to get a secret in-game redemption code. Disney Dreamlight Valley, if you don't know, is an adventure simulation game where the possibilities are endless. You can complete quests and befriend your favorite Disney and Pixar characters, farm, cook, and craft till your heart's content, or even build and design your valley, your house, and your look. Another amazing thing about Disney Dreamlight Valley is that the team at Gameloft is constantly giving us brand new content. This time around, we've got a new realm, which means new quests and new characters. Get in touch with your emotions in the brand new Inside Out realm, where you'll take on the role as a mind worker to help repair the central console alongside joy and sadness from Disney and Pixar's Inside Out. With any good update, of course, we've got a new star path. Embrace breezy summer nostalgia with the new Retro Road Trip star path, where you can get fun rewards such as retro fashions, a cool new Fox companion, classic diner-inspired furniture, and even have an outdoor movie night in your valley. The premium shop is also getting updated with new Inside Out inspired items such as a wishing well skin, a pine birdhouse with outfit items, a new dream style for Tiana, and a new companion, Lucky from Disney's 101 Dalmatians. So what are you waiting for? Check out the link in my description or scan the QR code you see here on screen to grab Disney Dreamlight Valley for yourself today. And don't forget to redeem this code in-game to get some cool stuff. Thank you again to Gameloft for sponsoring today's video, and a big thank you to you guys for watching, as without you we wouldn't get cool sponsors like these. Now let's get back to the video. While I make Roomie's face, let me tell you a little bit about her. Also, my editor always puts it on screen, but this information is from the Kpop Demon Hunters fandom wiki. Roomie is the main protagonist of Kpop Demon Hunters. She is a gifted K-pop idol and the charismatic leader of the girl group Huntrix. While she and her bandmates secretly fight demons, Roomie harbors an even deeper secret. She's half demon, born to a human mother and a demon father, a truth she's never revealed to the others. As Huntrix lead vocalist and frontwoman, Roomie juggles her public image with hidden responsibility of defending humanity. Throughout the film, she struggles with her dual heritage, hiding the demonic markings on her body and fearing rejection. Roomie is described as having a personality that blends star power with emotional depth. Outwardly, she appears confident, ambitious, and determined, traits expected from the leader of a top-tier K-pop group. She presents herself with grace and authority, often stepping into the role of a responsible leader. Roomie is deeply committed and hardworking, constantly pushing herself and her group to excel, whether it's mastering choreography or battling demons. So Chat and I decided to give Roomie some markings. In my opinion, it's a little bit of a hybrid between her demon form and how she ends up in the end of the movie. They're a little bit more translucent, a little bit more purpley, but I think Roomie's face turned out really nicely. I did last minute decide to change it a little bit because I didn't love how it looked, but I think it looks pretty accurate. And I'm super excited to check out the CC because I have been talking with Mirrored Dreams CC since like literally July about these pieces of custom content. So big shout out to him. Definitely go check them out when they are up and available. We love his CC around here. We've used lots of his CC in the past, but I'm super excited. Let's get this hair on. I can't wait a single second longer. We gotta find the hair. Oh, I see it. All right, guys. Are we ready? Big reveal. Oh, it's in the wrong color. She's oh my gosh, look at these inches. Oh my goodness. You're kidding. Let's see some movement here. Ooh. Oh my gosh, wait, it's beautiful. Oh my gosh. Okay, slay, period. Oh, look at all the fun colors we have too. There's like extra colors. Oh my god, slay. Let's focus on Roomie's makeup. So we're doing like her first look, so her makeup might change. I do want to add on a lash. Roomie has like pretty, to me it looks like she's got pretty like longish lashes. I feel like they kind of look like these ones. I just don't know if I love them because I don't like the bottom part, but we'll see. Maybe I'll have a change of heart. I really don't like the bottom. So these are the lashes that I've decided for Roomie. They are a little bit long, but I do think that these are pretty cute, and like she has like pretty long lashes on, so I think it's fine. For her like first look that we see her in, she is kind of sporting like a little bit of like a brown black smoky eye, so I think I'm gonna add that as well. I feel like they actually kind of look like this. I think we're gonna go with this. She does have little eye gems though. Can I have both? Ooh. Oh my god, perfect. Yeah, that's a slay. Love. And I already gave Roomie some tattooed eyeliner, so I don't think she needs any more. But I do think she could use a little bit of blush. Maybe we'll go for the K-pop idol blush. Feels the most fitting for Miss Roomie. And it looks like she has a little bit of a gloss on her lips. Kind of like so. So I think I'm gonna go with that. Okay, cute. I like how this is going. Let's add her earrings, which are also courtesy of Mera Dreams. Oh my gosh. How do you do this? Like, how is it so accurate? Like, this is insane. Okay, cute. And I think that's it for Roomie's face for her first outfit. I think she looks so good. Let's move on to her fit. We're gonna be putting her in that first fit that she's wearing. That's that like yellow outfit. Oh, here it is. Moment of truth, guys. You're kidding. You are joking. Even down to the little, that is crazy. Wow. And we've also got this little bow looking golden accessory at the bottom of her braid. So stinking cute. Next, let's add her nails. Oh, they're so detailed. Oh my goodness. That's crazy. That is insane. Let's add her rings. Perfect. So cute. And last but not least, we need to add Roomie's boots. Oh my goodness. Look at these boots. Stunning. This is so cute. This is better than I ever could have imagined. But I think with that, this is going to be Roomie's first outfit all complete. She looks stunning. Moving on to traits and aspirations. What do we think Roomie's aspiration would be? I feel like world famous celebrity, right? For traits, obviously we got to go with music lover, of course. I feel like she's self-assured. Yeah, let's do that. Self-assured and ambitious. But with that, this is going to be Roomie's first outfit all complete. I love how she turned out, and we're definitely gonna make another outfit for her. But
hey besties, I'm just popping in here to kindly ask you to use code Ryeua Sim next time you're going to be purchasing anything Sims from the EA app, as I receive a small commission when you do so.
let's move on to Mera next. While I create Mera's face, let me tell you a little bit about her. Mera is one of two of the deuteragonists of Kpop Demon Hunters. She is the lead dancer, visual, and choreographer of the famous K-pop girl group Huntrix. Unfortunately, she believes deep down that she isn't worthy of family or friends as a result of being a problem child growing up. Mera and her group mates assume secret identities as demon hunters to protect humanity. When fighting demons, she wields a gokdo, which I hope I'm saying that correctly. Mera's personality is blunt, sarcastic, and snarky. She's brutally honest with a tough exterior. With her deadpan remarks, she has no problem with calling out Roomie for her choices, but she still deeply cares for both her and Zoe. Mera's also known to have a bit of a temper. She presents herself as stoic, but she's shown to have as much enthusiasm and energy as her other bandmates, and never is hesitant to act goofy with her friends. And here's Mera's face all complete. I feel like I did a really good job with her face, honestly. I tried to make it super long and angular like hers is, and I think I got her signature kind of like, I would say her face looks a little angrier than the rest of them. Once again, we have some fantastic CC by Mera for Mera's hair. So let's see what it looks like. Oh, it's perfect. Oh, it even comes in like a slightly darker shade like hers does too. Oh, look at it. It's absolutely perfect. And look at the movement too when they walk. It's stunning. I can't tell. Do I want it darker pink or do I want it this pink? I feel like I kind of want it this color. I don't know why. First, let's give Mera some lashes. I feel like some spikier ones on her would look really cool. So I think I'm going to give her these ones. Yeah, these look sick. Okay, Mera's makeup. She also has some little dots on her eyes as well. We might have to add that. I don't know what we're going to add it with. It's a pinky purpley smoky eye type look that Mera's got on. So let's see what we can find. Pinky purpley smoky eye. That's also kind of like lifted too. I feel like this one kind of gives the vibes. So I'm going to go with this one. I'm gonna give her these because they're similar to what she has on her eye, but not exactly the same. And then I'm assuming that Mera is wearing a little bit of blush as well. So I'm gonna go ahead and give her some blush as well. I'm gonna give her this little like pinky shade. And she is wearing a little bit of a darker, more reddy pink lip gloss. Okay, cute. I feel like that's gonna be Mera's makeup all complete. Let's grab Mera's earrings. Oh my gosh, look at these earrings. They are perfect. They're stunning. They're perfect. They're stunning. And with that, this is going to be Mera's face all complete. I think it turned out so good. Let's move on to her outfit, which once again is created by the ever so talented Mirrored Dreams. Oh, it ate. It's literally so good. It's so stinking cute. 8. Oh, also if you're curious, if you ever wanted to use this outfit for another one of your characters, you can change the color, or characters, another one of your Sims, you can just change the color if you don't love it. How stinking cute is that? Same goes for Roomie's and Zoe's. Okay, now that we've seen Mera's obviously stunning outfit, let's move on to her nails. Slay! Lastly, we gotta put on Mera's boots. Mera has like the coolest boots ever. Oh, these eat! Oh my god, wait, slay. These are so good. That is gonna be Mera's first outfit all complete. Moving on to Mera's traits and aspiration. I think I'm also gonna give her world famous celebrity. I think that fits for her as well. Since she's the choreographer, I'm gonna give her dance machine. I'm also gonna give her music lover. And I think I'm gonna give her hot-headed. I feel like that fits her. But with that, this is going to be Mera and her first outfit all complete. Moving on to our last and final sim, which is going to be Zoe. While I recreate Zoe's face, let me tell you a little bit about her. Zoe is one of the two deuteragonists of Kpop Demon Hunters. She is a gifted K-pop idol and the lead rapper, and I would say lyricist as well, of the girl group Huntrix. She is the group's maknae, which means she is the youngest member of the group, aligning with her childlike and fun personality. Her ethnicity is Korean, but she grew up in Burbank, California. Like I mentioned previously, Zoe and her group mates assume secret identities as demon hunters to protect humanity. Zoe's personality is described as perky, bubbly, and energetic. She shows love for her friends and fans whenever she can. She can also be very naive, believing that tonics could help one's voice get better. She is lovable to be around and easy to get along with, having a likable personality. Zoe is also shown to be very prone to distraction, unable to resist the Sada boys. I feel like I did a really good job on Zoe's face, not to toot my own horn, but I don't know why, but just something about her face just looks correct to me. But let's grab Zoe's hair, of course, and here it is. Oh my gosh, it is so good. This is so stinking cute. Okay, moving on to the rest of Zoe's makeup. Obviously you can see I've already given her a little bit of eyeliner. She actually has bottom lashes. I think she's the only one that does. Like, and they're just little ones on the side. I feel like she would look best with these lashes. Kind of like this, but I almost think it would be better if I just did my own little lashes. Let's tattoo tool it up, guys. Okay, I think that's as good as I'm gonna get with her little lashes. It looks like Zoe has freckles, but they're very light. So I'm gonna add some very light freckles. I don't like any of the freckles I have. They're like too dark. Am I gonna have to do my own freckles? I think I might have to, guys. I think we might have to paint on her freckles as well. I just want them to be so light, like just so light. Yeah, perfect. I feel like Zoe needs like even smaller lashes. Moving on to the rest of her makeup, it looks like to me like Zoe is wearing, it's like a pinky purpley makeup look again. Interesting. It's a little bit less smoky though, because it's more bright, I think is what they're trying to give with her face, like a little bit more bright. I think this eyeshadow is pretty much what she's got going on. I'm also gonna give her some little spots like I did with Mera. As for her lips, looks like to me like she's got like a pretty pale lip color going on. Still glossy, but paler than the rest of the girls. Oh, honestly, kind of like that. Like it's a pretty pale color. I'm also gonna give Mera here a little tiny bit of blush. It looks like her blush is a little bit more orangey, so I'm gonna do that. Okay, cute. Let's give Mera her earrings. Cute. These look so stinking cute. And with that, this is gonna be Mera's face all complete. Let's move on to her outfit. I'm so excited to see Mera's outfit. It is perfect. Look at it. The attention to detail is insane. It looks so good. Let's give Zoe her nails. Cute. They are so stinking cute. I'm actually obsessed with these nails. I can't wait to use them on my other Sims. Let's also give Zoe her rings. Cute. All right, let's move on to Zoe's shoes. Cute. Oh my gosh, they're perfect. And she also has a little bracelet. Cute. And that is going to be our Zoe and her outfit all complete. Let's move on to traits and aspiration. I think for Zoe, I'm going to give her musical genius for an aspiration because she is the writer of the group. Also, I'm going to give her music lover, of course. We could also give her creative and maybe childish. And with that, this is going to be Zoe and her first outfit all complete. I think she might be my favorite. Moving on to the second outfits that I want to give our
our girls, which is going to be their leather outfits. It basically just looks like they're covered in head to toe latex. I feel like I can do that. Let's start though with Roomie's makeup. It basically just looks like they've done their makeup darker, really. No gems or anything. And it doesn't look like Roomie's wearing earrings, interestingly enough. So I'm gonna remove the earrings and I'm going to remove the gems from her eye, and I'm gonna pick a smokier eye look, I guess. It also looks like she's completely lined her eyes as well, which I might do. Okay, cute. Her blush is clashing, unfortunately, so let's pick a different blush. It looks like she is actually wearing a little bit more blush in this scene anyways, so I am happy to add extra. And it looks like the lip color is about the same. The photo that I'm looking at, it looks like she has like a little white, like silvery stud in her ear. So I'm just gonna add a little something something. Well, actually, maybe this could be cool. Just something a little bit more subtle. Yeah, that's pretty. We'll do that. And that's gonna be Roomie's face for this outfit all complete. Let's move on to the fit. I'll keep her nails and her rings because I feel like that would be the same. Let's sort by all black. All I know is that it needs to be shiny, like latexy. That's all I care about. That, and obviously it needs to be the color black. We have this here. If I could find this in like a full top, this would be fantastic. Wait, why do I feel like this could kind of work, but like with some layering? Like I feel like this with like something underneath it, I feel like could be literally exact. Let's see what I have for an undertop for this. Okay, I do kind of like this vibe together, but we definitely need some sort of like long or some high-waisted pants. Ooh, I feel like the pants she's wearing though are like, they're tighter. Oh wait, these could be a vibe. Ooh, but I feel like these make more sense. Like shape-wise. Yeah, shape-wise, these make so much more sense. Okay, I switched around some of the layering and I think I like this better. Moving on to boots. I definitely have some sort of like black chunky boot we can put with this. I feel like these ones that are like giving tactile, I feel like makes the most sense. Oh, but what about these chunky ones? These eat. I think I'm gonna go with these ones. Something in the shoes is making the hair shiny. Don't love that, so we're gonna do a different pair of shoes. These ones have spikes on them, which is pretty cool, so I'm gonna go do that. Let's go back up to the top here and give Roomie some jewelry. I'm gonna go with this one here. I feel like it matches. Okay, and I think with that, this is gonna be Roomie's demon slaying outfit all complete. I would say that that's kind of what they put the outfits on to do, so that's what I'll give this one. Moving on to Mera's. All of them are kind of similar. I'm basically just gonna go for like black and dark and scary. Those are kind of the vibes that we're going for here. Mera's makeup is definitely different in this one too. She has like lines coming down her face. Do I have an eyeliner? I think I have an eyeliner that goes down like that. Yes. Oh, of course it's clashing with the blush, but that's okay. I can fix that. Just gonna make Mera's eyes as dark as humanly possible. This looks cool. This looks cool. I'm gonna give her a little bit of a different blush. Her lips are pretty much the same though, so I'm gonna keep the lips the same. Oh, let me get rid of the sparkles though. Perfect. I feel like it would be funny to give Mera some, like, you can't see them because of her outfit, but give her some like bandages on her knees because I feel like she would be scuffing them up a lot because she's, you know, the most rambunctious, I guess, out of all of them. For Mera's earrings, I'm gonna give her just some small ones, maybe in like a black color. That could be cool. Mera also has these little like spiky things coming out of her ponytails. I wonder if I have anything like that. I don't think I do, but you never know, maybe. I'm gonna give her these little black pom-poms in place for the spiky things since obviously we don't have any, but I think it still looks cool. Let's move on to Mera's outfit. Let's find a fit for Mera. I'm just curious to see what I have in full body actually, because I didn't really look with Roomie. So I'm curious to see what we've got. This is kind of cute, but I feel like we could probably do better with some like pieces put together. Mera's outfit is similar to Roomie's. So I'm gonna look in the same categories and see what I can find. We'll do black and then we'll look at leather. Ooh, I feel like Mera would look really cool in this. Ooh, it has the little spikes. We'll give her a little undershirt as well. We'll give her some little arm warmers as well. I think that would be cute. And it kind of looks like Mera is wearing like some shorts or like a skirt or something with like leggings, which I think could be cool. Ooh, I kind of like the unzipped skirt. We could put like some tights under this. Yeah, that could be cool. I think I'm gonna go with these ones. These are super cool. And then maybe I might use her same boots again, but just in a black color maybe. Yeah, those are pretty cool. Let's do that. And I think I'm just going to also change the color of her nails. Keep the same vibe, but I think I'm gonna make them black instead of silver. And with that, this is going to be Mera's demon fighting outfit all complete. Let's let's move on to Zoe's. Similar to the other three girls, Zoe's makeup is also darker and without jewels. Looks like she's wearing like even a thicker eyeliner that kind of like comes down. Let's see, maybe I have something like that. I think I'm just gonna give her some more like thick, smoky eyeliner. Oh wait, actually, I feel like this one kind of fits the vibe. Yeah, let's go with that. And I'm definitely also gonna give her some black eyeshadow. Maybe not as dark as the rest of the girls, but still like a blacky brown color. It also looks like to me like she's wearing a little bit of a darker, almost like orangey blush. So I'm gonna give her that as well. And her lip color is a little bit more pinky in this one rather than what it was before. And I'm also gonna change Zoe's earrings into, I'm just gonna go with these little black pearl studs. Those are cute. And I think that's gonna be Zoe's face all complete. Let's move on to her outfit. Once again, very similar to the rest of the girls. I would say the only difference is that hers looks like full on pants. Her top actually does kind of look like this. So I think I might do this with a shirt underneath as well. Okay, cute, cute. And as for pants, I know I did say that it looks like she's wearing pants, but I do kind of like the idea of these, but I feel like she should be wearing something a little bit more latexy. Ooh, these shorts are cool. Let's go with those. And we can also give her some tights. Cute, cute. Maybe some socks over top to layer. And what shoes do we want to wear? I'm feeling like a big pair of chunky boots. These are cool. These are cool. And lastly, I think I'm going to change her jewelry to a dark color as well as her nails to also a dark color. And I feel like she could do well with a necklace. So let's see what we've got. Maybe just this little black choker. I'm second guessing the shorts because of the gold detail on them. Maybe I can find something that's shiny that isn't labeled as leather. I like these shorts, but they're the wrong black. And that is like my biggest pet peeve, is when the two black colors don't match. Is that kind of cute? Wait, I kind of like that. Where it's like just the bodysuit. It's kind of a sleigh. Not gonna lie, kind of a sleigh. Okay, let's see. Maybe I can accessorize it a little bit. Ooh, I like the little garter. Oh, cool. We could do 2 garters. Slay. Love that. Okay, I like that a lot. And so that is going to be Zoe's demon fighting outfit all complete. I think she looks incredible. For the third and final outfit that we are going to be creating for the Huntrix is going to be what I would call their golden outfits or their Idol Award outfits. Starting with Roomie's makeup, I think all the girls' makeup for this outfit, they are wearing like a more golden makeup look. So I'm gonna get rid of the makeup that she's got on. Let's start with the eyes. Something golden, but a little bit more brown. Like I don't want it to be like bright yellow or anything. I think this works. Maybe if I turn down the opacity a little bit and turn up the brightness. I think this works. I think this looks good. And then I think I want to add a little bit of maybe some like brown eyeliner, something subtle. Ooh, that looks really good. Let's do that. And her lips look a little bit more of like a paler color, not as pink. So I am going to do that, like a little bit more of like a orangey color like this. I actually think I'm just going to turn down the opacity, and I can see that she's wearing gold dangly earrings. They actually kind of look like Mera's. Do Mera's come in gold? Yeah, we'll do that then. And I think that's going to be Roomie's makeup for this third outfit. Let's move on to the fit. So we do actually have a part of Roomie's outfit. We have the bodysuit. So we might just do Roomie's as a bodysuit and not include the top. Now this is also made by Mera, but he's not going to actually be posting, at least not yet. So what I'm using is a prototype. It is not the final software of this, but doesn't it just look so good? It's so cute. I really want to be able to add some sort of jacket though, and I don't think I can. I do have a cardigan. Maybe it won't look terrible while we're already in here. I should probably change the nails. I think I'm gonna keep the same nails, but just make them like a light gold color. And I'll keep her rings on as well, but maybe also change those to gold. Yeah, perfect. Got bad news. The outfit is stunning. Unfortunately, I cannot put a jacket over top of it. It just is not feasible. I've tried so hard, but we're just gonna have to go jacketless. I'm so sorry. Maybe we can make up for it with like some cool arm warmers or something. Let me see what I can do. I'm just gonna add these little black like arm leg warmers, and then maybe we can add some like black socks. looks. Okay, just to incorporate a little bit of like the black color that we're missing. And I'm unsure what color boots she's wearing with this outfit. Oh, she's wearing white lace-up boots. Okay, let's find a pair of white boots. Okay, I think I'm gonna go with these boots here. Oh no, they kind of look more like this, don't they? Maybe we'll just do just the black arm warmers and leave the boots. Okay, well then that's gonna be Roomie's golden outfit. Let's move on to Mera's. Now Mera's outfit is kind of pretty similar to Roomie's. She is wearing a white jacket with a black shirt underneath and a gold skirt with some lower boots. So first let's try and find her a white jacket. I also just realized I tried to start on her outfit, but we need to work on her makeup. Mera's makeup for this look is similar to Roomie's. It looks very like golden-y and less dark pink. I think I'm gonna go with this one. I'm gonna keep it subtle for her. I'm gonna get rid of her eye jewels and I'm gonna do her lips a paler color than they are, a more like orangey color. Ooh, let's do this like gold lip situation. This could be fun. Yeah, cute. And then she actually looks like she has some like cool gold hair pieces. I'm just gonna give her some little simple gold earrings and maybe we can find some sort of gold headpiece or something. I don't know. Oh, I know what we'll do. I have like clips in here somewhere that we could definitely put in her hair. I'm gonna go with these little gold clips just to pay an homage to what she's got going on in her hair. And that's gonna be her makeup for this look. Let's do her outfit. So as you can see, I do have this top. Oh wait, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to have the clips because I wanted to give her a jacket that's in headwear. Maybe we'll have some clips and accessories or something. I wanted to give her a white leather jacket because she is wearing a like white jacket. So I thought this would be cool. I think I might change the shirt to something a little bit shorter since the jacket is so long. I think I'm gonna go with this top. I think it fits the vibe. As for her bottoms, she is wearing a white skirt and it's a little shiny. I'm just kind of hoping for a similar white to what we've got. This actually is kind of perfect, not gonna lie. And then I think I have like maybe like a little white belt. Before I give her a little belt accessory, I do want to make her nails gold as well. Yeah, this is kind of what I was looking for. Something like this, just to add a little bit of gold. As for her boots, Mera is wearing a pair of like black and white boots with little gold details on them. I'm gonna try my best to find something similar, but I don't know what we're gonna be able to find, honestly. I think I'm gonna go with these little boots, and I think I want to add maybe like some black stockings. Yeah, maybe they should be a bit tattered. Yeah, that's cool. I like that. And then I think just as a finishing touch, I would like to give Mera, ooh, we'll give her a little garter, but I also wanted to give her some rings. Cute. And that's gonna be Mera's golden / Idol Awards inspired outfit, I'll say. And moving on to our last and final outfit, it is going to be Zoe's. For Zoe's makeup for this look, I'm gonna do once again another like glowy gold looking eye. Ooh, I think I want to use this one on Zoe. I think this one will look cute. Oh wait, maybe this one would be better. Yeah, I'm gonna go with this. And then I'm gonna do a bit of eyeliner. Ooh, this is pretty. I feel like this is something that Zoe would wear too. Cute. And I'm just gonna put a little bit of a darker shade like this. For earrings, it looks like she's wearing some dangly ones as far as I can tell. So I'm gonna give her a little dangly earring. I'm gonna give her these ones. And for now, this is gonna be Zoe's face all complete for her golden outfit. Let's move on to the fit. Once again, her outfit is very similar to Mera's. So she's got a white jacket on, black top, white bottoms. So let's pick out a white jacket. I really want to use this jacket, but I don't like the top underneath is white, you know? I want it to be black underneath. There's this, but like this would be best if it was like shorter, you know? Oh, I mean, we could do this. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with this. As for Zoe's pants, she's wearing a white skirt with 2 slits in the sides, which I think I should have something like that. Ooh, I do like the little belt. I do also, she is wearing like a pair of tights or something underneath to like have a little bit of like black shorts showing or something. So I think I'm gonna do that. Oh, maybe I might do these ones so they're a little bit longer. I think I want a different bottom though. Ooh, wait, this could be cute. It has little gold belt buckles as well. It's perfect. I want to give her her rings. I also want to give her her nails, obviously in a gold color. And I put a couple of gold belts as well to bring in more gold. And I feel like we could also do well with like a big chunky gold necklace. I hope it'll go over top of this. I don't know if it will though. No, it wants to so bad though. I can see it peeking out. Oh wait, I kind of like this. It kind of makes it look like the top of it is gold. Yeah, cool. Let's do that. Okay, last but not not least, moving on to shoes. Zoe is wearing a pair of gold and white boots. I don't know what we'll have for that. Let me see. Maybe if I sort by yellow as well, it might come up. I feel like this look would be good with some black shoes, so I might do that instead, honestly. I'm gonna go with these little boots here. I think they're cute. And then maybe we can add in some fun tights or something. I accidentally changed her shorts into this, and why do I kind of like it? Oh wait, maybe we can even do like something like this. I kind of like the shorts underneath. I think they're cool. Let's add some socks as well. And I think that's gonna be it for Zoe's outfit. I think it turned out so stinking cute. But with that, we have completely finished our Huntrix recreations. If you're still here, thank you so much for watching all the way to the end of the video. I appreciate you. If you like this video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Only a small portion of you are actually subscribed to watch the videos, so maybe you forgot to. So if you haven't, definitely go subscribe. I'm trying to get to 100,000 subscribers by the end of the year, which is probably a long shot, but you know, just thought I would mention it to you guys just in case, you know, you might want to. Anyways, if you want to download these sims, you can find them on the gallery under these hashtags, or my gallery ID is just Ryeua sim. But before you go and download them, please go to the description where you can find a link to my Patreon, where you can find all the CC I used here listed down below. Specifically, there will be a link for Mera's CC. He is the one that created the hairs and the official outfits for the girls. He absolutely slayed this, and I'm so ecstatic to be working with a creator like him. He makes such amazing work, and if you're interested, definitely go check out his Patreon as well. But definitely don't download these sims without the custom content, because if you don't, they won't look anything like you see here today. While you're done in the description, make sure to go check out all my other social medias like my Instagram, TikTok, and my Twitch, where I'm live 3 times a week. Also, go check out the Discord if you haven't. I ask a lot of questions about my videos there, and we have a good time in there. So if you want to be more intricated, that's not a word, intertwined into our community, definitely go check out the Ryland Discord. Link for that is in the description below. I hit my little boo-boo. Also, if you're going to be purchasing anything anytime soon for the EA app, definitely use code RYEUASIM at checkout, as I receive a small commission when you do so. There's also links to the Patreon and to become a YouTube member in the description down below. With all that being said, I will see you guys next time. Bye!